She can't keep getting away with this. She can't keep getting away with this. This is ridiculous. 17. 17 first redeems. What is this? Like, can the rest... Can everyone else just, like, lock in, please? This is ridiculous. That Poison has this many first redeems. She's 10 ahead of third place. 10! Ooh, Jesus. Anyways, hi chat, how are we all doing today? I hope you're all having a great day. There's no rain today, unfortunately, but it's fine because we're doing maths. So, for those of you who don't know, the reason that I just, like, have not streamed at all this month... Okay, no, that figuratively, I've barely streamed this month. And the reason for that is, you know, it's exam season. I've been studying. But you know what? My last exam's tomorrow. It's been a very good exam season for me, I think. And let's just blow some steam, you know? I'm gonna do my last revision session with all of you because I'm gonna be so honest. Studying alone is getting boring. It's getting boring, chat. There's like... I just listen to music all the time and it's the same types of questions over and over. And I keep on getting 100 UMS on every paper I do. And the only marks I lose are because I can't be bothered to check my answers. So, it is going well, I think. Then again, the like most recent paper I've done was like January 2023. Let me check. Have I done any after that? Where's my folder for it? P3. Yeah, no. My latest paper, my most recent paper that I've done is June 2023. So I wanted to do June 2024 on stream today, but I can't seem to find it, so we're going to be doing January 2024 because it's the most recent paper that's available for me on PMT. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today, chat. Let me put it up. There it is. Yeah, this is the paper we're doing today. WMA 1301, January 2024, P3. Thank you, PMT, we all say in unison. So, yeah. Welcome back to the math stream. She's at it again. Okay, let's go. Oh god, okay, lock in. How do I use this thing again? Right. Look, chat. I use PDF Gear twice a year, and it's just for math streams. It's the only time I ever use PDF Gear. So, alright. The point -4, -3 lies on the curve f of x. Oh, that's easy. Yeah, that's just easy. This is just a free question. Because, like, and then here, that's just gonna be add 1 multiplied by 3, so that's gonna be -3. Why do I have double open bracket? -3, -9. Right? Because the internal one comes first, so you add 1. And then multiply by 3. Yeah. And then for C... Sorry, the instant, like... you look at the marks, right? You look at how many marks each question is worth. I see this one's worth 2, and I'm like... It's not this easy, is it? But no, I'm pretty sure it's that easy, unless I've done something very wrong. Which, I could. I definitely have. Before. Anyways. Yeah, I had, like, a 4 marker earlier, which I was like, this seems too easy, but I couldn't figure it out. And turns out I just did not read that question properly. So I only got 2 marks on that one, but you know what? It's fine. Show that, okay, well, this one's just... Who likes calculators? Who likes calculators? F of 2 is gonna be 2 to the power of 4. Oh my god, I'm just gonna zoom out. Minus... Right? Oh, thank you for the sub, Poison. Oh my god. 5, 2, squared. God, if I had a pen right now. -7. Okay, and now I'm just gonna bang that into my calculator. Aunts to the power of 4 minus 5 aunts squared plus 4 aunts minus 7. -3. And then we do the same thing with 3. Chad, do we just skip the numeric methods questions? They're so boring. They're so boring. It's just this. This is all you do. Is equal to 41. Oh, hang on, hydration. There you go. Okay. And then you write the same text every single time. Where's the text though? Text box, right? Function is continuous. I can't spell. In the interval, and there is a change of sign. Thus, root in interval 3, 4. That's all you do. That's all you do. It's the most boring shit ever. Oh wait, it's 2, 3. Oh dear. No, okay. Okay, this... It's just so boring that I fucked it up that badly. Go is not paying attention. Okay, anyways, moving on. Can I get rid of that? Yeah, okay, cool. Iterative formula. We need to... What the hell? Okay, so we're dividing by x. This is the least reasonable x you could take to get an iterative formula with. Why are we doing x to the power of 4? 4x is right there. 4x is right there. And why are we dividing by x and then doing a cube root? Just do a root to the power of 4. Just do a root to the power of 4. This is ridiculous. Oh my god, I hate Edexcel. Yeah, because it's stupid. It is the most unreasonable root ever. No, because poison, right. If I asked you, right, to like look at this and say, hey, if you had to isolate one of those x's, which one would you isolate? You'd pick 4x, right? You'd pick 4x. That's the easiest one to do. Because just bang everything over to the other side, and then you divide by 4. And then you're done. Or, you could pick x to the power of 4. That's a valid answer if you bang everything to the other side, and then just do a root to the power of 4. You just do a root to the power of 4. Why do you divide by x and cube root? That is the worst way. It's like, the only worst way to do this would be to do, like, double square root. But then that's just a root to the power of 4 either way. So that's the same thing. That's the same thing. Who wrote this? This is done purposely to be dumb, okay? This is purposely dumb, and I hate it when they do this. Because I need it for university. Because equal to x to the power of 4. Like, look at this. Look at this. X to the power of 4 is already on its own. You just do a root. You just do a double square root. Take everything to the power of 0.25. Why are we dividing by x? Can we lock in? Can we lock in? Ah, man. Where's Ark when I need him? He'd agree with me. That looks too much like a 1. There we go. School is useless. It definitely isn't. The school is useless mentality is half the reason America is in the state where it is right now. So, trust me, like, it's understandable for people to see school as unreasonable sometimes, but it really is very useful, for a lot of things, and anti-intellectualism is really not what we should be doing right now. It's not a good time. Oh yeah, but okay, schools elsewhere are pretty cool, but I've only heard horror stories about the US schools, so you know what? Fair enough. If you're American, you can get a pass on saying school is useless just because I hear school is really bad there. Anyways, let's use the stupidest iterative formula I have ever seen in my life. Sorry. Hi, WD. I was crashing out over this 1-mark question just now because of how stupid it is. So, x2 is just... I mean, I can't complain. This question is just 3 marks. X1 is 1. No, x2 is 2. 5, 4, minus 4, 2, plus 7 over 2, and then we just put this into a calculator. This is all you do. I love numerical methods. It's the freest shit ever. How many DP? 4 DP, okay. X2 is equal to 2.11... No, that looks too much like a 7. 79. And now I need alpha to 4DP. No, stop that. I like that. 2.1564. No, 2.1565. Anyways, I got failed because the teacher didn't like me? What the hell? That's actually wild. Oh, that's actually wild. Oh, hang on. I've missed question 3. Right. Oh, more free stuff. Okay. Oh, man. We are just raking in the money today. We're raking in the marks. Oh my god. 10 to the power of log 10 d is equal to 10 to the power of 1.04. Come on, let me have a dot. Look, I can't complain because PDF Gear is free, but it pisses me off sometimes. Your school kept on getting shooting? Oh dear. Yeah, that's rough. Honestly, America is just like as a country right now is just cooked. Each value to 4 sig fig. 10.96. Like, how do you even come back from the current state of America? Because, like, it's not even, like, an issue with politicians. Like, intrinsically, it's... there's a problem with American society. 2.399 with 4 sig fig, yeah. When t equals t 45,000. You're moving to the Netherlands? That's good for you. Okay. 45,000. 10. Oh dear. 0.96 times 2.39 power of t. Or 500 divided by 10.96. For 105.84 is equal to 2.39 to the power of t, and then we just take the... I dropped a 9! Anyways, as we were... And then I just log that 2.399, put aunts into there, and then we get t is equal to big T is equal to 9.51. Because to 3 sig fig, yeah, okay, perfect. Charity aims to raise 350,000 within 12 first months of monitoring. Okay. So 10.96 times... Where's the hard questions? Can we get the hard questions yet? 9 to the power of 12. $10.96 times 2.399 to the power of 12 is equal to 398,000. Okay. 398,266. Yes. Anyways. Ooh, this looks fun. That's multiplied by x plus 4. X plus 4, right? Because that makes 12x minus 5x. Yeah, that's x plus 4. Okay, cool. Don't believe the thing about like there being a major shift in the Anglosphere every 250 years. That's a theory made by What If Autist, if I remember correctly. He was like a crackpot, stupid alt history guy. (2x squared minus 32 over). But yeah, it does seem like the US is on the verge of collapse. That is very true. I mean, that's how it's seemed the past few years now. Multiplied by x plus 4. Like, if I had to give examples, right? Like, I don't know. The English blasted, like... It depends, I guess, if you count English Civil War, but it's not really... Like... It really depends on how you define a collapse. Because you could make an argument for Muscovy still being like the current Russia being a direct descendant state of the of Muscovy, which in that case you could make a case for Russia having lasted like, well, what? How long? How old was it? How old is Muscovy now? I don't know, like at least a couple centuries. I'm not good at history that far back. Hi Wolf, how you doing? Welcome to the math stream. 3x minus 5. Oh, I need to get that as a factor of x minus 4 now. Okay, that's easy enough. 3x minus 5. X minus 4. I probably could have just drawn x minus 4 out of this. Could I? No, who knows? Oh wait, hang on, it's x plus 4. You're sleepy? Aw. How'd your recording go, Wolf? Oh wow, that's just free. Just equal to... What the hell am I looking at? Oh yeah, draw 2x out and then x plus 4 over... Can I just like copy? Is there a copy tool for me? I don't want to write it again. I'm lazy. No, fine. 3x minus 5 x plus 4. Gotta come up with the whole narrative. Well, have fun. Good luck with that. Yeah, we got WD. Show that. Oh. Oh, hang on. Guys, I need to go finish my Wolfie BGC video. Hang on. Yep. Yep, don't mind me. Yep. Okay, anyways, back to math. We're doing quotient rule already? Like, fine, I can do it. I'm just... quotient rule already. F dash of x is equal to... derivative of top function... minus derivative of bottom function multiplied by top function all over this squared. You stepped on... Oh no, that's not good. Negative 10... 3x minus 5 squared f dash of x always negative, thus decreasing. I'm not gonna write like full conclusions just because they take too long with a mouse, so that's all I'm doing. I can't be bothered. I shouldn't be complaining about these questions. Like, they're tedious, but they are free marks. So, what's that? 3 plus 2 ln y. Okay. x minus 3 all over 2 to the power of e. Y is equal x e to the power of x minus 3 over 2. And then I need to give the domain. And then write that as also as G inverse. Let me just find... Okay, I'm gonna be honest, chat. I never actually bother to, like... yes. Okay, so this function is this. This is the domain. No, I'm too lazy. I just bung in... Like, I just put in 1. Okay, that's 3. I put in a quadrillion. 39.8. Okay, I need to get a bigger number. Okay, it's just bigger than 3. It's just bigger than 3. Oh no. Oh dear me. Oh dear, oh lord. So, G minus 1 x is equal to e x minus 3 over 2, where x is greater or equal to 3. Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I swear you were talking about that last night, Wolf. G of F of... that was this morning? Let me scroll up in the group chat. Oh yeah, that was this morning. I was asleep when you sent that message. I'm gonna be honest, I've had a wild day. I woke up at 5:30 a.m. to say hi to Ark, and then I was like, okay. I'm gonna wake up now. And then I played Celeste for 1.5 hours, and then I was like, head hurt, time for a nap, and then I went to bed for 3 hours and woke up at 11. Now, if you do the math on that, there's an hour in there that's been lost somewhere, but I can't tell you where that hour went. So... G of F of A is equal to 5. Dear Lord, have mercy. G of F, which is this, so 2A over 3A minus 5 is equal to 5. Okay, so... 3 plus 2 learn. I would be done so much faster if I was not stuck with this stupid-ass mouse to write with. Is equal to 5. And then minus 3 divide 2. Learn... equals 1. I'm not writing it again. You can't force me to write it again. E to the power, so that's just going to become E. So then 2A is equal to E of... Oh my god. 3A minus 5. You take 5E over here, move this over here, divide by 3E minus 2. Five E over 3E minus 2 is equal to A. Now, if I put that into my calculator and it's wrong, I will cry. 5E. 3E minus 2. Alright. And then I do 3 plus 2 ln of 2 aunts over 3 aunts minus 5. It's 5. She does it again. No one does it like her. Oh, okay. See you, Poison. Have a good day. Oh, boy. Let me have a sip of water before I take on this. Right, perfect. Find the value of A. That's just 8. Because, yeah, that's going to make that 0. So 10 plus 8 equals 18. 45 minutes after heat source was switched off. Find B to 3 sig fig. Oh, fun. 16 is equal to 10 plus 8 e to the power of negative 45b. So, minus... I hate it here. Minus 10 divided by 8. 3... 0.75. I'm not writing 3 over 4. E to the power of negative 4, 5, B. Learn all that. Negative 1 over 45. Learn 3 over 4 is equal to B, which is equal to 0.75. Oh, it's giving me the answer in standard form. Okay, fine. 3 sig fig. 0.0012639. And it's time for differentiation. Part C. T equals 2. Okay. Well then. dt. This is ridiculous. Who comes up with dt? Why? Okay, actually, you know what? Maybe that's the reason I haven't had a when t equals t question. So, I will be grateful for once. Negative ba e to the power of negative bt. E to the power of negative 8 t. And then we just set t equals 2. So all we need to do is negative 8 multiplied by 0.00639 times e to the power of... Why is that 8? That's meant to be b. Negative. If I had a pen, I swear to God, I'd be so happy to do this question, but no, I need to write this. This is just a me problem, actually. This is just because I never bother to get the proper equipment to comfortably do these streams. 69 multiplied by e to the power of 2 times negative 0.00639. And 3 sig fig. Okay. dt is equal to negative 0.5 5, 0, 5, C minus 1 min. It's probably C min minus 1. Let me check. Yeah, C min minus 1. Oh dear. Degrees. Min minus 1. Okay, next. That's because, AE negative BT can't... I can type! What am I doing? Cannot be negative, and 10 is a positive constant, thus temperature always at least 10, so can never be 5. Bam. Done. Question 6. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Yep, product rule. Okay. Intersects the x-axis at point R. State the coordinates of point R. What? Oh, wait. That's just when one of them is equal to 0. And I'm willing to bet that that's going to be 3 over 2 pi. That's 3 over 2 pi, right? Hang on. That looks like it's 3 over 2 pi. Based off the fact it's 1 mark, it's 3 over 2 pi. Yeah, because there's 2 roots at pi over 2 negative pi over 2, because this can never be negative. I'm sorry, this can never be 0 or negative, which means that the only time there's a root is when cos x equals 0, so it's the later root of cos x in the given range. No, in the given domain. Sorry. Curve has 2 turning points. Show that at points P and Q... How many marks is this? 4? Okay. Sigh. So how do I approach differentiating e to the power of a trigonometric function? Does that mean I get to take cos x down? Because normally, no, hang on. You take the derivative of the exponential and multiply it to that. Probably. Well, I know that I'm gonna have to get everything in terms of sine x, and then at points P and Q, dy dx equals 0. Hang on, dy dx equals 0. Okay, hang on, we're cooking. We're cooking. We just need to set dy dx equals 0 and then form a quadratic equation. So... u is equal to 2e to the power of 3 sine x, and v is equal to the power of... Sorry, v is equal to cos x. This is going to be negative sine x, of course, and this is going to go to 6 cos x to the power, with e to the power of 3 sine x. Yeah, that makes sense, because that's going to multiply across to make cos squared, and then I can use that to convert into 1 minus sine squared, and then hopefully there'll be something here that I can just, like, use to get rid of the, e, unless... Yeah, no, it's integers. It's integers. We need to get rid of the e at some point. That's good, probably. So, with this, we can use the product rule to get f dash of x, which will be equal to negative 2 sine x e to the power of 3 sine x plus 6 cos squared x to the power of what? Hang on. Multiplied by e. I'm actually going to put the e first. Cos squared x. Right. Oh, okay. How are we getting rid of one of the e3 sine x? Oh wait, we can just divide that out because it's equal to 0. It's equal to 0 at the turning point. The is equal to 0. So then -2 sine x plus 6 1 minus cos sine squared x is equal to 0. -6 sine squared x minus 2 sine x plus 6 is equal to 0. Does it need to be simplified? No, it doesn't. Okay, we're done here. The x-coordinate of q, so that's the later turning point. That's fine, we just form a quadratic. 5, 3, -6, -2, 6. Okay. X is equal to... Wait, hang on. What the hell? Why do I have a negative root for 0? Oh no. I'm supposed to have 2 positive roots. Unless I've done something wrong. I've likely done something wrong because... I've done something wrong. Okay. Back to the drawing board! So this is going to be -2 sine x e to the power of 3x, and then plus 6e, just divide out the e3 sine x, which leaves us with -2 sine x plus 6 cos squared x. Use cos squared x, 1 minus sine squared x, which takes us to -6 sine squared x minus 2x plus 6. Where have I gone wrong? Let's figure that out. Maybe it's because that's 3 minus 1, 3. That should produce the same answer, though. Yeah. Okay, so we've done something wrong really badly. 2e sine 3x and cos x are correct. It's probably in the differentiation of this that I've gone wrong. Because that's a mini chain rule in of itself. Oh, that's meant to be sine x, isn't it? But then that leaves me with sine cos x. Yeah, that's a internal chain rule. Because it's 2 multiplied by open bracket e close bracket to the power of 3 sine x. So that's actually meant to be 6 sine x. E differentiates to e times e to the power of 3 sine x. But then that leaves me with a 2x. They want me to deal with a 2x? They want me to fight the chicken? Sorry. Yeah, because that just also seems wrong. Because, hang on, I'm just gonna add text. Because otherwise, yeah, no, that goes to 6 sine x e to the power of 3 sine x. Because that's what that multiplied by that is. Which then, when we use the product rule, that's going to leave us with 6 sine x cos x, which then, of course, converts to 3 sine 2x. And then once we have 3 sine 2x, what the hell do we do then? Because we need to get this in terms of sine x. What we could do is use the identity of root, cos x is equal to root 1 minus sine squared x, but that's stupid! But it also might be the only solution. Alright, let's weigh our options. I'm gonna do another double check to see if I've gone wrong anywhere else. So -2 sine x e, or 3 sine x, plus 6 cos x squared e to the power of 3 sine x. E to the power of 3 sine x is divided out. Minus 2 sine x plus 6 multiplied by 1 minus sine squared x, -6 sine squared x minus 2 sine x plus 6 is equal to 0. Okay. God dang it. Alright, get the eraser. Where's the eraser? How do I get my eraser? Exit editing. I'm just gonna sigh. This is painful. This is... Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like rubbing an actual whiteboard. Except worse. Okay, we're going to make a white rectangle. Oh, okay. Listen here, wise guy. No. Yep. We're just gonna... Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, no, this is really inconvenient. I'm in incredible pain. If I could stream off of my iPad, I would. But unfortunately, I can't. So, this is what we're stuck with. Hi, Nico Neko. No, we're going to write this as 6 sine x cos x. Now then, set this equal to 0, so we can just divide these two out, ignore them. And we need this in terms of sine x. How the hell are we going to do that? Because we have a 3 sine 2x. And that's not going to cut it. Like, this could be written as 2 cos x open bracket 3 sine x minus 1 close bracket. Hang on, what? No, 2 sine x. It's just the issue with the cos x. How do we eliminate the cos? Because even if we convert it to a root 1 minus sine squared, we then have to square everything to release that. And then we'd end up with a 6 sine x... sorry, 36 sine squared x multiplied by 1 minus sine squared x, which gets us to a... Unless somehow that gets us to a position where it's square rootable. You know what? It's worth a shot at this point. I think it's worth a shot. 0, so F. plus... Oh yeah, no, wait, this actually... But then this doesn't end in a quadratic. That's the issue. Because this squared is going to be 36 sine squared x times 1. Minus 36 sine x to the power of 4. Which, this just doesn't work. This doesn't work. Like, I can divide by sine squared x, but the thing is we don't have any terms independent of sine x, so we are not going to be able to get ourselves a plus c. Unless there's not meant to be a plus c, but that's like, they can't give us this form and expect us not to, like, make a plus c. So what the hell are they expecting? It's like, we know f dash of x has to equal to 0. God damn. Okay, this is rough. This is probably a wrong differentiation somewhere, isn't it? Is there anything in the formula book for this? Let me check. Imagine if there is. I'm pretty sure there isn't, but... Where is P3? P3! Differentiation. No, there's nothing. Wait a sec. What the hell is this? Wait. Sin A plus sin B. That work? I don't think that works in our current situation. I've never seen those formulas before. Oh my god. That's interesting. Huh. That's wacky. Okay, we're gonna skip this question. Oh. Right. I need water. Okay. 16 over 9, that's the power of -1. Well, yeah. Okay. We're going to rewrite this. 16 over 9. 3 x minus k to the power of -1. And then we just chain rule. dy dx is equal to -16 over 3x minus k, power of -2. Is it simplest form? Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna write it as -16 all over 3 times 3x minus k squared. Like that. Alright. Two possible values of k, given that the point P with x coordinate 1 lies on C. The gradient here is 12, so when x equals 1, gradient equals -12. So then we need to find... Okay. X equals 1. -12 equal to -16 over 3 minus k squared. Divide -1 out and then move that over, move the denominator over to the left side. So then we end up with 36. 3 minus k squared is equal to 16. $36k squared minus 6k. 6 minus 36 is negative 216. Okay. 9 times 36 minus 16 is plus 308 equals 0. Let me just check that I got that right. 3 minus k. That becomes k squared minus 6k. Minus 6 times 36 is, of course, negative 216. 9 multiplied by 36 is 324. Minus 16, 308. And then we bang that into a calculator. 36 minus 216, 308. No, that's... I put in 380. 308. Okay. Ooh, okay. That's fun. Hang on. Of course, we're dividing out 4. So that's going to be 3x minus 7. No, 3k minus 7. And then 3k minus 11 is equal to 0. Because 77 times 4, yeah, that sounds about right. So k is equal to 7 over 3 or 11 over 3. I love doing math. How are we doing, chat? Given that k less than 3, okay, that k equals 7 over 3. Find the equation of the normal to C at P, writing your answer in the form ax plus by, where, okay. So, part C, just set k as 7 over 3 now. We already know the gradient is negative 12, which means the gradient of the normal is going to be 1 over 12. And we need the x and y. X equals 1. Now we just put in 16 over 9 to 3 minus 7 over 3. Y is 8 over 3. Okay. So y minus 8 over 3. Hang on, let me just make sure. 9 times 3 minus 7 over 3. 3 times 1. Wait, is that squared? That's not squared, right? It's not. Is equal to 1 over 12 x minus 1. Okay, then we multiply everything by 12 because we can. First times 3, then times 4. Is equal to x minus 1. So then 0 is equal to x minus 12y plus 31. Bam! Right, what next? Show that. Ugh. Oh boy, I can't wait to work with Lund again. Alright, 3 to 1. Let's do it on the next page so we have more working space. Over 9 3x minus k, which is 7 over 3. Yes? Okay, yes. Should I bother taking the 9 in? Let's not. In terms of x is equal to, well, first off, we're just gonna immediately write ourselves. Give me no quarters. I want my no quarters back. Yay! 3x minus 7 over 3. And now we need to figure out how that gets us to 16 over 9. So that's going to be multiplied by 3. So this is going to be like 16 over 27. And then if we differentiate that again, that's going to get multiplied by 3, 16 over 27. Becomes 48 over 27, which then goes to 16 over 9. The learn gets moved under, so yeah, that's correct. And then we need to take that into the bounds of 3, what the hell, 1. Riveting maths gameplay. 16 over 27. Ln 9 minus 7 over 3, which is 20 over 3. Minus 16 over 27. 2 over 3. Let's do the division first. That becomes 10. Oh, no. Please tell me it's k ln 10. Oh, God, it's ln 10. Wait. Oh, there's a missing letter. I think there's supposed to be this here. Based on the fact that this is this, and there's a weird space here. So I think somehow we've missed a letter. So, yeah, never mind. We're good. 3, 1, 16 over 9, 3x minus k dx is equal to 16 over 27 ln 10. There we go. Okay, question 8. Oh, finally, modulus. Okay, let's go. Maximum point of the graph, well, x is going to be equal to b over 2, and then a. Alright, next. Let me guess, roots? Yeah, roots. Oh wait, hang on, y-intersect first. X equals 0, so a minus b. Oh, this is going to be a fun question, okay. And then x-intercept, so root. There we go. So set that to 0. Move that over here. Oh, I can't do this in my head. Okay, so plus or minus 2x minus b is equal to a. Let's taking positive first. X is equal to a plus b over 2. And then in the other side, where this is negative, x is equal to b minus a over 2. Does that look about right? Yes. Yes, it does. B plus or minus a. Okay. Sketch the diagram with the equation. Are you... okay? Sure. Wait, what page? On page 24. It's just this. Take this here and then come down. We're gonna pretend that has the same gradient. Wait. Yeah, okay. Sorry. I saw Nico say locked in lotto and I was like, wait, is my mic muted? There's no way. There's no way. And it wasn't. So, thank God. Given that they intersect at... oh, that is so much easier than I was expecting. Okay. -3 and 5. Well, given that, they have to be intersecting with... I mean, no, that's got a gradient of 2. Which means it can't catch up. Yeah, it has to be the negative of x with the negative of the other modulus. Hang on. Let's do it here. Y is equal to mod x minus 1. And y is equal to a minus mod 2x minus b at -3. Okay, so... oh, hang on. I put the mod at the wrong place. Like that. -3 minus 1 is equal to a plus 2. -3 minus b. And then what's the other one? X equals 5. Yeah. 5 minus 1 is equal to a minus 10 plus b. Okay. Well, mod 3 minus 1 is actually going to become 2. This is minus 6. So we're going to tell you 8 is equal to a minus b. Which now means we know that a plus b is... wait, no, that doesn't tell us anything yet. What am I doing? 14 is equal to a plus b. Well then! No, that's the difference of a. Never mind. -6. Let me check if I've done this correctly. 3 minus 1 is going to be 8. This is going to be 4. 4 plus 10, a plus b. Okay. So from this, I'm just going to infer 14 minus 8 is 6, b equals 3. Which means a is equal to 11. Just like that. Okay, last question! I've missed it. Oh, finally! Trigonometric rearrangement. I love trigonometric rearrangement. Oh, finally. Oh, how I've longed to see you trigonometric rearrangement. Right, let's do this. Yeah, so move this over to here. Form a cos 2x with this. Form this into 1.5 sine 2 theta. Sine cos 2 theta multiplied by this equals 2. Move this over here, multiplied by 2. Okay, I've solved the question. Three sine... how do I... I'm just going to represent theta with t, because I don't have much better options. 2 plus sec 2t. And then that's going to become cos squared t minus sine squared t, which then goes, of course, to 1.5 sine 2t is equal to 2 plus 1 over cos 2t times cos 2t. 1.5 sine 2t is equal to 2 cos 2t plus 2. 1.5 sine 2t minus 2 cos 2t is equal to... wait a second. Wait a goddamn second. Crap. Okay, no, I'm very confident that by moving that... Oh, by moving this over to here, that makes cos squared, negative sine cos, positive sine cos, negative sine squared, which goes to cos of 2 theta. Cos, that makes 2 cos 2 theta. Which... Is this meant to be like 1 over 2 sec? Oh, hang on. No, I got it wrong. This is plus 1. That's why. Okay. Equal to 1. 3 sine 2t minus 4 cos 2t is equal to 2. There we go. Oh, that was a close one. Nearly fumbled. Hence solve. Okay, well, back to this. First off, I need to make this minus. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Harmonic form. Yeah. Okay. Given it's negative, let's do sine minus. Alright. R sine 2t minus alpha is equal to R sine 2t cos 2t minus R cos 2... Oh, hang on. Cos alpha minus R sine 2t. No, sine alpha cos 2t. R is obviously 5, but I'm gonna... So yeah. 3 is equal to R cos alpha. 4 is equal to R sine alpha. Tan alpha is equal to 4 over 3. And R is equal to 5. Arctan 4 over 3 gets us to whatever the hell that number is. So now we have R of sine 2t minus 0.927 295 218 is equal to 2. Oh, hang on, I need to make that 5. Choose 3 sig fig, okay. Let me edit. Let me edit it. Thank you. Equals to sine 0.4 is equal to arc sine 0.4 1151 2t is equal to, and then we add 0.927295218 1.3388. T is equal to 1... Hang on. Divide that by 2. 0.669. Okay. Does that seem about right? Let me make sure. 3 sine 2 aunts minus 4 cos 2 aunts is equal to 2. Okay, perfect. We are done. Good job. We had that paper done in about 1 hour 12 minutes, but there is a question we have left unfinished, so let us go back to question 6. Right. Let's do this. I'm out of water. Oh no. Okay, I had a few drops left. Oof. Right, this is a rough one. Curve has 2 turning points. Show that at these 2 points, obviously f dash of x is meant to be 0. Let's start trying to differentiate on a new page. To 2e3 sine x multiplied by cos x. Okay. Now then. This goes to negative sine x. And then this goes to... Okay, so let's write this out even further. This is 2 with e to the power of 3 sine x. Now, when we use chain rule to do this, we multiply by the 3 sine x. Make this the power minus 1, and then multiply by the derivative of the inside of the function, in which case e always differentiates to e. Hang on a second, no, that's not how that works. That's not how that works. E to the x differentiates to e to the x. That's not how that works. Okay, hang on. Oh, wait, no, hang on. No, E always differentiates to E. I swear to God. Does E always... Yeah, it is, right? No, it's e to the x differentiates to e to the x. So, okay. Okay. We're doing this wrong. We're doing this question wrong. So, how are we going to isolate this? Because we can definitely isolate the 3, because the indice is 3 multiplied by sine x, but then we're stuck with differentiating e to the power of sine x, which I forgot how to do. Hang on! I have... Chat, I have a revolutionary idea, right? If you're ever stuck in an exam, just start doing this. Always works, trust me. When in doubt, start sticking random numbers into a calculator. And see what pattern sticks. E to the power of sine 90 in degrees. In degrees. Now, if my theory is correct, that this differentiates to cos, this should come out as 0. It comes out as 0. Okay. Okay. Let her cook. Let her cook. Let's set x as 30. Okay, that's a stupid number, but that's because what we are doing, if my assumption is correct, it's cos 30 multiplied by e to the power of sine 30. Now, let me test my hypotheses. Times e to the power of sine 30. My hypothesis is wrong. Back to the fucking drawing board. Okay, this will be a problem. Hang on a second. There's no... How else do you make it 0 when x is equal to 90 degrees? That's just... Surely that's because of a cos. There's gotta be a cos in there. There's no way there's not. I think there's like another bigger equation that I'm supposed to memorize that I just haven't. That is needed to do this. But there's gotta be a cos in there. Let me check the formula book again. There's nothing. There is nothing for this. Hang on. Nope, okay, never mind. It's great. Facts. Oh dear. Fuck. Right. So, let me do something real quick. I have an idea. Okay, that doesn't work. Like, how? I really think it goes to 6. I think it probably goes to 6 cos x e to the power of 3 sin x. Oh my god, that's the missing piece in our equation. Hang on. Let her cook. Okay. No. 2e3 sine x. Now, 6 cos 30 with e to the power of 3 sine 30. Okay, she is not cooking. Your Honor, she is not cooking. My time-tested strategy of putting numbers into calculator and spotting patterns has failed. This is a dark day for Luna Lotto. How do we proceed from here, even? How can we go on? What have I been messaged? Okay, nothing important. You know what, chat? I think I'm gonna throw in the towel. How many marks? Hang on, how many marks do I lose by doing this? Okay, we're gonna use made-up numbers. We're gonna use made-up numbers. Because I can get error carry forward. I can get error carry forward. Actually, we're just gonna use random-ass numbers. And if these are actually the correct answers, I will be pissed. Very, very pissed. Zero is equal to negative 36 sine squared x plus 40. And that's it. Because, right, WD, by doing this, I believe, if I remember correctly, I can get 1 method mark for doing this, even if it's with random numbers. So I'm just going to do it with this. Negative 36, 0, 40. This is going to give me, oh, plus or minus 10 root over 3. Because you said, oh boy. Oh, that's greater than 1. That doesn't work. Hang on. Back to the drawing board. 4 sine squared. That becomes 36 sine squared x multiplied by... Hang on a second. No. That doesn't do that. That's not how that works. Sine, negative sine to the power of 4, negative sine to the power of squared, and then... can we root that? What happens if we try and root that? That ends badly, probably. Okay, I'm just gonna do x equals to sine x is equal to root 10 over 3. X is equal to arc sine root 10 over 3. That's not even possible because root 10 over 3 is greater than 1, but whatever. What have I been messaged? Okay, let's mark. Where is my mark scheme? Opening mark scheme. What's the paper ID? P74313A. Mark scheme. Right, let's see it. Scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down. Here we go. Alright. Question 1. Get the green pens out, chat. It's time to mark. -2, -3, -3, -9, -4, 3. Yep. 3 marks as usual. Next. F2, F3, which is -3 in that. Change of sign. Hang on. Do we have accept? Hang on. Considers the signs. Nope. Not showing. Its appropriate route is a consideration of the signs and is okay. This mark requires a reference minimal sign change conclusion. Yes, okay, I'm good probably. Yeah, move that all by itself. Divide by X and then yeah. Stupid. 1179, 1565. Next. 10.96 times 2.399t. 9.51. Yes. Alright, f of x. And then you... Okay, there's 2 methods for this. Apparently, if you multiply... Oh, you can do that? That's interesting. Plus x squared plus x minus 4, x minus 4. Yep, that's my method. And then... Gets to here. Gets to here. Right, part B. -10 over this, always negative, hence decreasing function. Part C, x3, because it's e to the power of x minus 3 over 2. Yep, perfect. A is equal to 5e over 3e minus 2. Alright, another question done. Next question. Question 5. Let me scroll. A equals 8, 0.00639. -0. What? Did I miss a 0? Oh no. Okay. -8 multiplied by 0.00639 times e to the power of -0.00639 times 2. Oh, I missed a 0 while writing down my answer. That, or I made a calculator misinput with -0.0639 instead. That's one method mark, though. Okay, that's unfortunate. Temperature has a lower limit, yeah. Right. Yep, that's correct. Right, let's see how you're supposed to fucking do this. It goes to 6 cos squared x? That's how you do that? Okay, evidently I need to revise what happens when you try and differentiate a sign as a power of e. That's why. Okay. Wait, no. Hang on. Wait, no, it is cos. It is just cos. It is just cos. Hang on. That's cos. That's cos. I was right. Chat, my first answer was right. I'm seething. One method mark. Yeah. I'm actually pissed. There's no fucking way. Solve their 3-term, recheck their value, and find this one correct sign. Yeah, I think I am happy giving myself M1 there. Oh, I can't keep this. That's I could have I should have double checked. Oh my god, I could have double checked that. Oh no. Okay. That's really rough. I can't mess up like that tomorrow. -2, yeah. Either of these are correct. 7 over 3, 11 over 3, 12 by 31, yep. Then 16 over 27, alright, all correct. Ooh, there goes any chance of 100 UMS on this paper. Okay, that's rough. M1A0? What? Oh. Is that meant to say M1? Hang on. Oh, this is question 8. I'm on the wrong question. We're on alternate answers of question 7. B over 2A, 0, A minus B, B minus A, B plus A. Full marks for that. And then, yeah, that's just that. And then A equals 11, B equals 3. That was a really nice modulus question. That is like so much nicer than usual. They just straight up give us values, like, and it's just like, oh yeah, no, the two moduluses just correspond perfectly. Like, it's just like not hard at all. Like, yeah, you multiply like this, and then do all that, 2 cos 2t. Move it over here, and then this should be 0. And it's not. Okay, fuck. Okay, so where have we gone wrong? We did get r equals 5 and tan equals 4 over 3. Oh, are we outside? She does it again. Yeah, hi cats. This is International A-Level Edexcel Pure 3. Chat, she does it again. Oh no. Okay, wait, hang on. Let me just add pi to my answer real quick. Wait, hang on. We're looking at sine. Let me just draw that graph in my head. What am I solving for? 0.4? Hang on a fucking second. Oh, it's because we are adding. So that is probably within the range of 0.669. 3.81 minus 0.669, and then we are going to do okay, hang on. We're just gonna solve sine inverse sine 0.4. Hang on, I need to switch to radians. Inverse sine 0.4, and then get the second value for that in the first one, which is 2.73. Yeah, I think you were supposed to use the 2.73 value, because then you add 0.927295, and then divide 2. No, that's still wrong. Okay, you were supposed to use pi... 2 pi plus 0. Oh, Jesus. Hang on. 2 pi plus 0.441 to get to 6.69 plus 0.927295 and then divided by 2 to get to 3.81. Okay. Yeah. So, correct method pretty much, yeah. That's 4 marks then. She does it again. I love not checking for mistakes. I love not checking for mistakes. Okay, that's 1 mark lost. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5, and then 1 more mark here because I'm stupid. So that's 69. Which is going to be, hang on, UMS calculator, IAL. This is January 2024. Mathematics, Pure 3, 69 marks is going to be 91 UMS. That is cutting it. Oh my god, that's bad. That's really bad. For those of you who don't know, I need 90 plus UMS on this exam because my P3 and P4 UMS needs to add up to 180, which basically means I need to average 90 UMS or above, and P3 is the easier exam, so, like, there's a very good chance if I don't hit 90 UMS on P4, I need my P3 score to pull that up to 180. So I want this score to be as high as possible. Now, if I hadn't doubted myself on question 6 and gone with that answer, I'd have 97 UMS. Ah, that's an easy paper then, because... yeah, you need full marks for full UMS. That's an easy paper. Yeah, I was feeling that was, like... there was literally one hard question. That was it. Question 6 was the only hard question in there. All the others were really easy. And question 6 is only really hard if you don't know how to if you're not confident in differentiating Euler to the power of trigonometric functions. Which I wasn't confident enough in my answer. And that was my downfall. I need to stick with my guns tomorrow. I just need to stick with my guns tomorrow. Stick to my guns. I like the figurative phrase of speech, the figure of speech. I'm not going to do anything bad. Don't worry. I need to clarify that just in case. Anyways. Oh, that's really annoying. That's really annoying. Alright then, I'll just take it. You know what, chat? That, honestly, considering that would have been a 73 out of 75 if I had... what the hell, Wordle? If I'd, like, been more confident, and probably would have been full marks if I actually checked my answers. I'm pretty happy with this score. Albeit, yeah, no, I just need to be more confident, and I will have the time to double check my answers tomorrow. That's all I need. That is all I need. I need to be confident. And also, I'm not on my ADHD meds right now. I just raw dogged that. I just raw dogged the paper. And I'm gonna be on ADHD meds tomorrow. And also, I was entertaining a chat the entire paper. So, yeah. Look, if this is how well I can do off meds and also streaming, tomorrow, I'm gonna lock in. Last paper of the exam season. Oh, chat, I'm so excited. You have no idea how much there is planned for this summer. I don't think it's not as aspirational as the summer of Luna Lotto last year, but there is a lot planned. That's all I'll say for now. That's all I'll say for now. Things are getting a little oriental. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Chat, let's rate out. What are we rating? Is anyone even live at this time? I don't think I have moots who are live at this time. Okay, so Chaos is live. He's making songs. That boy be doing anything but practicing for events, bro. Okay, we'll just end. Alright, chat, I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will see you all... Okay. First 2 nights. If the exam goes well tomorrow, there might be a stream tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll just have to see. But that's not guaranteed because... I'm trying to put together a 5 out of 5 Mango Hangout now that Ark is back in Singapore. So, yeah. Because we haven't had a 5 out of 5 Hangout in months. And we've been really looking forward to it, so, yeah. But apart from that, chat, that's gonna be in the stream today. See you all soon. Bye-bye!